Alright, so I got a barrel freed up that's perfect for these bags. I picked up some rocks from moss agates from Pages in Montague. And I should know, I think I've shown the price before on these, and it is a little higher than usual, than you would typically pay at like a Rock Shed or Kingsley North or something like that. But he actually goes through his rocks and makes sure there's tumble ready. So you're not just buying just whatever came in out of a mine or the container. You're actually buying some decent stones. So same thing, just 2 pounds. So I got 4 pounds of stone here. And I think they'll fit in one of my shorter barrels. I'm pretty confident. But yeah, let's get them wet and let's see what they look like. Oh, wow. That changed drastically, didn't it? Nice. These are going to be a lot of fun to tumble up. So you got greens, a little bit of moss, of course, as is the name would suggest. Normally this would probably be a good cutting stone, but I've never worked with this stuff, so I'll just leave it as is. I would love to slice it down, though. And also tumble up kind of pretty. That one's going to take a little bit, but I imagine these are going to be rolling for a month or two. This one probably 2 weeks tops, but the other one's a couple months. And I'll just keep paring them down to smaller and smaller batches. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they come out, of course. Nice and smooth. Of course, the first couple weeks is when they lose most of their mass, because all the rough stuff, the sharp corners comes off, and after that it's just a matter of tumbling them till those little pits like this one come out. As I'm sure you're already aware if you tumble stones yourself, they just take a little while in stage one, and then they kind of cruise through, at least the way I roll them. I know some people spend a lot of time on stage two. I don't really do that. Oh, this one's going to take a little bit. I should have hit that one with a saw, but I'll let her go for the moment. Ooh, that one's nice and green. That's cool. These are going to be fun. I really appreciate that he does actually go through them and kind of picks out good quality stones for tumbling. He doesn't just, he takes the bad stones and kind of keeps them for himself, and he kind of works them on his own and does whatever with them. But obviously he's not just hand selecting and picking out the good stuff for himself. He's actually giving away the good stuff too, which I really appreciate. And he's got enough of his own stones, honestly. He's got more than he can handle. So it's not like he needs to save a bunch of stuff. That's going to be cool. That's going to be a fun one. Nice. That's going to take a minute, but it'll come out. And it's also nice that they're nice big stones. I'm not having to worry about them disappearing in the tumbler. These are good size. I mean, most of these are bigger than my thumb, so these are going to be great coming out the other side. They're going to be nice size, healthy looking. That one's going to be really cool. I can see light through that, so that one's going to be fun. The barrel's going to be a little more full than it probably should be, but it'll be okay, especially on a first week tumble. And yeah, it'll go down really quick as the week goes on, so it's going to look full right now, but it's not going to be when at the end of the week. Right now, the weak stones are going to be over the, I'm going to bring this water up to the top of the bottom of the top rocks. But by the end of the week, when I pull these out, being a first roll, the rocks are probably going to be under the water level surface, so level the water. So my barrels are starting to get a little worn. They're starting to get a little thin. I just had to throw one out, set one aside. The side walls are starting to get a little thin. So as I remake it, I'm going to do a new video. But yeah. So, yeah, time to get them, get some grit in there. I think I'll just do, since this is the first week on these, I'll probably throw 6 scoops in there and 6 tablespoons. And, yeah, I'll see you guys, I'll see you after I'm done with stage 1, so probably in a month or 2. All right, and here we are done with the moss agates. These were a pretty difficult tumble. I mean, as far as stage 1 goes, what you'd expect from an agate. They're going to be I think I looked back on the logs and I rolled them for a total of 11 weeks to get them back to smooth. But, after that, I mean, they're agates. They're easy to shine up after that. And these actually, come to find out, are supposed to be clear white. They're clear white chalcedony, with green dendritic inclusions that cause a moss-like look. And I'm starting to spot, I think, yeah, little pockets of druzy in these things. And now that I'm looking at them after they've been dried, I thought about tumbling them to get rid of those holes, but I'm kind of glad I didn't, because every single one I'm looking in has that little, let me see if I can catch it in the light for you, has that sparkle in there indicating druzy. So yeah, these are supposed to be white and clear, and then I guess chrome or iron seeps into the stone as it forms, and that's what causes the green, a kind of moss-like look. Wow, really good shine. Yeah, there's no way I was gonna tumble that out. That's not that's not druzy at all. That's just that's just a hole in the stone. But you get two sides like that, and wow, it's really pretty. Yeah, these were a lot of fun to tumble. I got these from Pages, as I've already said, and you may have seen the Christmas special. I think it was last week, but these were not in that, obviously, because I got these well over 2 months ago, and I just been kind of rolling on them and chewing on them. I've had them sitting around for a while, waiting for a tumbler to get free. And yeah, I guess this is supposed to be in the natural color. That white is supposed to be in the natural color of the stone, and then the green seeps into it. So these are really fun. As far as stage 1 goes, I mean, there are agates, so expect them to be extremely tough. If I was doing that rating system, ease of tumbling, these would be a more like a 1 or a 2. I was chewing on these for a while, and you can still see I got a few pockets in them. Yeah, man, they look really cool. I mean, if you like that earth tone green, you like getting high shine on stuff, these are really cool. Yeah, there's a crack. I could have kept tumbling out, but I let it go. And I guess these can be found quite a few places. Brazil, Uruguay, of course, because, you know, every stone on the planet, I think, is found in Brazil, it seems like, in the South America. Then Central Europe also has quite a few. Was that a flash? Yeah, there's a little bit of a, I don't know what's going on in there. Just pick it up before the gloss hits. Yeah, there it is. That's really cool. That's a fun little feature in there. And of course, they can be found in the good old US of A. Out west, I think it said. Oh yeah, these are great. As far as a tumble, I mean, you're gonna have to be patient with them. they're agates. There's no lie about that. They're straight up Chalcedony, and they're not gonna have the banding and everything else that makes people ooh and ah over your typical agates, but they are for sure fun. Let me try to. I'm gonna keep bringing up the standard stuff, the stuff that isn't looking super impressive. I found one earlier. I was just kind of looking through as I was getting ready for this little segment here, and I'll show that one probably near the end. That one was really cool. That might be it. Teaser. Okay. Or that one might be it. Okay, we'll save those two for the last ones. So you get your standard greens. These are almost solid green. You got your specklings of white in there, and they're fun. I mean, they're cool. I mean, you get that one like we already saw. But then, yeah, you start narrowing down the pile, and you get some really cool stuff. No druzy in that. That's just a hole. I didn't tumble out. Again, I could have let it go forever, and probably could have let that one go for a couple. I would take me another 2-3 weeks to get rid of that hole, because these are really hard. They do not tumble in a friendly manner on stage 1. They don't like to give up the rough. Wow, that is really cool. That one's translucent too. It has a nice clear look to it. Hold on, I'll get a flashlight. I don't know if it's the camera or the lighting or what, but yeah, there you go. There's that moss. Look. Wow, that's fun under a light. I might set that one aside. I'll set that one aside for if I ever do a display, white display, or a light display case. Wow, that one's cool. A lot of fun, a lot of different colors in there, a little shades of bluish green and everything else in there. Oh, let's see what else is fun. No, I got this guy. Again, a hole in there that I just didn't tumble out. But eventually you get to the point where, you know, is it worth continuing? Oh, that's fun. Let's try that. Oh, I thought maybe that quartz went through. You could get a line of light through there, but no, didn't work. All right. I totally forgot how I used to rate these things. I tried it for a couple of videos, and nobody really seemed to be impressed by the rating system, so I kind of, whatever. Move on with life. But these are fun. The thing with Pages is when I go there, I you know, it's not the cheapest place to buy rough tumble stones, but they are definitely ready for tumble and ready for, yeah, they're going to be great looking stones overall. You don't really have to worry about the quality you're going to get. You know, it's not like ordering from a random internet place, kind of like Rock Shed or what was the other one? Kingsley North. That's where I typically get my stones, my rough stones, and yeah, I just never really know what I'm going to get in the bag. They've always been good to me. I mean, they've always had good stuff, but yeah, at least when I go to Pages, I pay more, but man, I know I'm going to get some good stones. Let's see. Oh, here's one of that heavy white. I feel a rough spot under my finger. Yep, that's got some druzy in it too. Let me see if I can catch it on the light for you. Catch that sparkle in there. Kind of not really. I can see it with my naked eye. Oh, this one's different. I haven't really looked through these. I've just been shuffling around. Like I said, I grabbed one, I think, before the video started, and yeah, I'm still, yeah. They took that great shine too. You can't argue with agates. I mean, I just did my typical 2 days stage 2, 2 days stage 3, and then 4 days stage 4 with these, and it still came out amazing. I always get a little nervous with hard stones like that. I think I don't have enough time in the vibratory, but they're agates. You can't go wrong with them. Agates, jaspers, they all turn out great. Of course, I got a couple of mixed batches coming up in the next couple of weeks where thought that might have been a little bit of a flash in there, but it wasn't. Yeah, where they're going to be mixed stones, and they took a great shine too, so if you like seeing stones as they're finished, that one's really cool, isn't it? Looks like a lake bed kind of deal, or maybe a ground sky with a cloud on the top. I'll hit it with a flashlight real quick. Wow, that's fun. Kind of has a resin effect to it, doesn't it? Wow. All right, I'll set that one aside for kind of a light thing later. Never really know what I'm going to do with all my rocks. I got to save some for myself eventually, right? Ooh, a lot of sparkle in there. See it? If I can get the shine to not overwhelm it. A lot of sparkle in there. That's a nice pocket of druzy. I was not expecting druzy. I mean, I never saw it when it was rough. I didn't even know it was in there until now. I mean, you can't see it when it's wet. The water hides it, that little flash, but I'm really glad it's showing up now. Well, here's another one that's going to be nice and clear. Wow, same seascape kind of deal. Almost looks like seaweed. Wow. Yep, that's the dendrites in clear chalcedony. Kind of like a Montana moss agate, just a little different variety. Instead of black dendrites, it's green. That's fun. Nice varied stone. Wow. Okay, this one looks better in person than it does on camera, I think. Look at that. Wow. Okay, I really love this stuff when you hit it with a light. Look at that. That is so cool. Alright, I got a couple more here, and then I can quit babbling at you. But these are a lot of fun to tumble. If you get your hands and you love this stuff, you love the greens, go for it. As far as agates go, I mean, they're not the most stunning. I got a couple pockets of druzy in there again. Yeah, that's all. It's all got that flash. But, yeah, I mean, everybody wants that, you know, the fortification usually when they think of agates and stuff. But these are really fun. I can't go wrong with these. I would probably give these a go again. I mean, as far as appearance goes, these are great. I mean, they're what you expect. The greens, the earth tones, the... Those are so much fun with light. I am going to have to build a light display for those ones. There's no way I can't. Oh, wait, they just show up. Wow, okay. So, yeah, appearance, yeah, these are fun. If you get a chance, yeah, I'd say give them a tumble if that's something you're into, these little greens and stuff. So, yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate you, and I will catch you in the next episode. Bye.